Now, where did you get this part of you that has, I mean, you've got edge, you've got chutzpah. I mean, who knew that Leni Robredo would be the first to attack Senator Bongbong Marcos in a Go Negosyo forum? I mean, here you were the one that attacked him on not just apologizing, but returning stolen wealth.
There was a question thrown at us. I think thrown at Senator Bongbong then during the Go Negosyo forum, that opened really an opportunity for me to parang sort of expose what is really the truth.
Yeah.
Kasi yung sa akin talagang I take offense that many people try to relegate the Marcos story in the background. It is something that has been vital. It is something that has been pivotal in my hindi lang role in government, but in my choosing to be a public servant. EDSA baby ako, Karen. I graduated the year of EDSA. I graduated in 1986.
Yeah.
And EDSA sort of derailed the plans my family had for me. I took up economics in UP, and the plan really was for me to go straight to law school. But because of EDSA, after Ninoy died, I have been very active in street demonstrations in UP. Ano talaga yun? It was a sort of a political awakening for me. And then EDSA happened, I graduated, and that triggered it.
Yeah.
I asked my dad if he would allow me to take a leave off from law school, hindi muna ako maglolo, and try working for government. And when I did try to work for government, that was where I met my husband, who was also there for the same thing.
Whose fault do you attribute it to?
Which
that
one?
That Senator Bongbong Marcos, frankly, I mean, coming from your point of view, that he is now number one. I mean, to the point, he has overtaken the front runner, Senator Cheese Escudero, who first declared, who was early on in the game, and yet people seem to accept, and not the word isn't forgotten, they seem to accept him as a viable vice presidential and possibly in the future a presidential candidate. What do you attribute this to? It may not happen in other countries.
I think it's a combination of many things.
Okay.
Una, talaga may pera.
Okay.
May pera to really use media, to really use he didn't start at the start of the campaign period. Parang the brainwashing really started many years back. Marami nang fino-form ng organizations planning for this moment.
Okay.
Siguro may pagkukulang din tayo. May pagkukulang din yung
I was
gobyerno.
gonna ask you, from Cory to FVR, what are your thoughts, their role?
I think we failed in trying to instill in the minds and hearts of many people the real truth about martial law, the real truth of why EDSA happened. Maraming nakalimot na eh. Tingin ko dapat sana after EDSA happened, naging very conscious tayo to instill this. Maging part siya ng kwento, maging part siya ng tinuturo sa mga paaralan. Yung consciousness nandyan. Pero parang
should the Marcoses have been perpetually disqualified to run for office? I've been hearing that when I go out to dinner, Karen, 30 years ago, they should have been perpetually disqualified. We had a revolutionary government.
Kasi, Karen, with the magnitude of wealth that was robbed from us, dapat sana oo. With the magnitude of the human rights abuses that has been committed during the Marcos regime, dapat sana oo. Talagang naniniwala ako na if he will be elected to office, lalo na for something as high as the vice presidency, parang laughingstock of the world tayo. Ngayon, parang pinabayaan natin na in the previous years, they're really back into power.
Now, in your closing statement, both you and Senator Bongbong, you were beside each other during the vice presidential debate. He said this: let's get a leader that unites and doesn't divide. let's get a leader that looks forward and doesn't look at the past. Of course, you said, may the best woman win. Okay? But what do you take of that? I mean, should we already look forward at this point? Is it time to move on and go to the 21st century? Understand, modernize. Isn't that the priority?
Kasi Karen, in a perfect world, tama siya. Pero remember that we're coming from a different perspective. Yung pinanggalingan natin na history, napakaiba. Parang we were off to a good start before. Naantala yun lahat because of the abuses during the Marcos years. Ay, hindi to pwedeng kalimutan na lang.
Okay.
Ang gusto ko sabihin, hindi pa nasa-serve yung justice sa lahat na naging biktima ng martial law. We can't close doors yet. Tama naman siya na dapat yung leader is someone who can unite people. Pero all this can happen only if justice has been served.
And you feel justice has not been served?
No. Yung hidden wealth, most part of it nasa kanila pa din. Tingnan natin yung pagbuhay nila. Makikita naman yan. Marami pang judgments yung foreign courts na hindi pa nasasatisfy. May judgment yung Swiss courts, may judgment yung Singapore courts. Hindi pa yun nasasatisfy. At yun ay maliit na bahagi lang nung hidden wealth. Ako naman, kung meron lang recognition ng kamalian, they already took it upon themselves to return what wasn't theirs. Baka pwedeng iba pa yung direksyon.
Okay.
Pero ngayon na parang yung pinapakita sa atin na nothing was wrong before, yung sinasabi na, tama naman yun, I cannot apologize for the sins of my father. As a general rule, tama yun. Pero kung nakinabang ka doon, kabahagi ka doon.